Oh boy, the news and updates which we have today, it's gonna blow your mind, might send you into a coma. So get your medication ready, call an ambulance if needed, and without further ado, let's just begin. So the first biggest news is that Garchomp, the most Sigma dragons out of all, is for the first time in its career gonna drop to UU in Generation 9. Garchomp. Just let me show you something about this Pokemon. Back in Generation 4, this Pokemon used to be in the Uber tier. Garchomp was an Uber. However, the power creep is so much in this generation that Garchomp has almost less than 1% usage in the tier right now in the OU tier. Garchomp is gonna drop to UU for the first time in its life. Now let's look at the factors of why is Garchomp dropping to UU. What went wrong with Garchomp? Because we all know how good this Pokemon was back in Generation 8. It was one of the most biggest sweeper back in Generation 8. But if I show you the best set of Garchomp, Source Dance, Earthquake, Scale Shot, and put your Iron Head. But let's slash write something. Fire, Fang, right? So this was the best Garchomp set. I'm running Iron Head because for Clefable mostly, but Earthquake hits it hard. So this was the important set of Garchomp in Generation 8. Source Dance, Scale Shot, Earthquake, and Fire Fang. This set was very dangerous. With Scale Shot, you get the speed boost and SD plus 2, very high attack, 130 attack, and very high speed as well. So in Gen 8, this was a very potent sweeper. We all have got swept many times by Garchomp. However, in Generation 9, the Scale Shot move, it's not existent. Scale Shot has not been released in Gen 9. And there is not a good Dragon stuff except Dragon Claw, which is super duper weak in Gen 9. Dragon Claw is 80 base power, very weak move. And in Gen 9, the power creep is so much that this 102 base speed, this is considered an average speed in Generation 9. This is an average speed. A good speed tier is 115. That is considered a decent base speed, 115. So imagine, back in Generation 4, there were maybe 1 to 2 Pokemon in the whole tiers combined, which were like faster than 110 base, which were faster than 110 base speed, and also some of them were Ubers as well. But in Generation 9, the power creep is so much that 1 or 2 is considered slow. Garchomp doesn't have access to Scale Shot. They have crippled this one so much that finally Garchomp has turned from an offensive sweeper, it has turned into just a mere hazard setter. And that also doesn't do the job well, because Core Ignite is always gonna come in on Garchomp, and there are a lot better hazard setters that Azelf. You Stealth Rock, you explode. At least you know that you're going to be getting up rocks, and before something like a Cough can defog, you can explode. Get your next Pokemon in, you have Taunt. With some investment, you can nail Cough with Fire Blast. So that is there, and then there is this Pokemon as well, which does loads better the job than Garchomp in setting hazards. Because with Stealth Rock, you get the Toxic Spike for free. So pretty much, bad days for Garchomp. After Titar, the primary mons, man, the GOAT OU mons are going to be dropping to UU. This is a very sad news for OU. I think, Garchomp has seen its good days. So let's give Garchomp one last hug and send it back to the UU tier. Okay, so this was about Garchomp. So next, move on to the second news, which is Zamazenta. So I showed you guys, right, a voting poll which happened quite a few days ago. So as you can see here, Zamazenta, the base form, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 council members from OU has voted do not ban. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 votes in favor of banning Zamazenta base form or the hero form. But the biggest question was a Pokemon with huge stats, huge. A Pokemon with huge stats. Why was it not quick ban? What were the council members thinking of not banning this Pokemon? I have discussed it with a lot of friends. Most of the friends play at a very high level. So all of them said that Garchomp base form is hilariously broken. This one should be slapped and sent into the worst tier. Let me show you some sets, starting with this one. Iron Defense, Crunch, Sub, and Body Press. This set is so dangerous. Only a handful of mons can check it. Only a handful of mons can check it though. Dragapult, the substitute Dragapult, that can check it to a bit because it can bypass substitute and Will-O-Wisp and Hex. But then also, even if this mon is burned, this Crunch does a lot of damage. It does 35% damage to a Palt. So pretty much it's not a sure shot check. And if this mon is PDF, then Palt bye-bye. Crunch is gonna destroy Palt, and then I've seen some forms run like rest over substitute, so this is very dangerous. And then after this mon gets an iron defense, it's literally unkillable with a physical move. You cannot kill this with a physical move. And then there is Don't Let Shield as well. The only sure shot check to this Pokemon is Skelidog. Yeah, only Skelidog can check this mon's sure shot. But then, given the current generation, there is Samurott everywhere. There is Ursaluna. I think Skelidog is looks like a waste of a Pokemon in the current. It doesn't fit in your current team. So this mon is hilariously broken. And this is also not his best set. The best set of Zamazenta is this one. Choice Band. Choice Band, max attack adamant. You have the stab close combat coming in from a Pokemon with 120 base attack. With Choice Band, this mon's attack stat from 339 it hits 508 or something. Very close. This close combat even tweet KOs Speed F Slowking. Not Galarian from the normal Slowking, easy gets tweet KO'd. Azumarill, Belgium Azu gets tweet KO'd. Everything, you name it, it's gonna get tweet KO'd. This close combat. Crunch, 1-hit KOs everything. Dragapult, 1-hit KO'd. Scarf Gold Digger, 1-hit KO'd. You name a ghost, it's gonna get 1-hit KO'd by the Crunch. Then there is the third move, which is Wild Charge. Oh my god. Toxapex, easy tweet KO. Azumarill, Belgium Azu, O-Code. Hisuian Samurott, O-Code. You name a Pokemon, it's gonna get O-Code or tweet KO by Wild Charge. Because this one is very strong. 120 base attack and this one holds a Choice Band. And then you might say that Blim, there are fairies which can check it, like Hat. Hat is gonna completely check it. Let me stop you right there. This heavy dog gets heavy slam. Yeah, this is a very heavy dog, by the way. It's fat, it eats, it's a carnivore damn dog, it eats every day, it's super duper fat. This heavy slam, it straight up blows back a Hatterene away. And also a huge pairing with this mon is going on, which is Slowking Galarian form. This mon is stronger than average Slowking. This mon gets Future Sight and Chill Reception. Yeah. You Chill Reception out, get a Future Sight, Chill Reception out, bring that banded dog in, and the whole tier is gonna drop. Not a single mon can take combination of Future Sight plus a move with this mon goes for. So pretty much, yeah, this mon was an absolute menace. This mon should have been quick banned from the OU tier. This mon, it didn't even need to be suspect tested. So yeah, I think this was a unwise decision by the council. But regardless, if you want to take part in the suspect test, which is, I think it's going on. I'm gonna show you the link as well. Click on overused. Yeah, so here if you click who let the dogs out, this link, so it is gonna take you to the suspect test. Yeah, a lot of guys are talking. Ignore. Yeah, so yeah, the suspect test is going on. So yeah, in order to participate in the suspect test, you need to create an account with OUHF followed by any random name, and then this is the minimum games you needed. It's the same for every suspect test. Yeah, minimum of 84 GXC with 30 games, and then the least is like minimum 50 games with 80 GXC. So this is the easiest one. So yeah, try out the suspect test and vote whatever you want. But I think that this mon is exceptionally broken and has no place in the tier. And next, let's move on to the third news. Ursaluna. So people thought that this mon was gonna get banned just in week 1 only because this mon was way too powerful. Imagine my live there showcase that code change, Toxic Spike, Choice Band, Terra, Normal Facade, which O-Code caught from full. However, as time passed, as the tier is developing day by day, the usage of this Pokemon is severely declining. And finally, this mon is limited to Trick Room teams only. And that also, it's good in Trick Room, but it's not overly powerful. It's not overly powerful. Because firstly, you have to always pick between a ghost type, whether you go for the Facade or whether you go for the damn Crunch. That's a big prediction, right? And Trick Room, you only get 3 turns. If you have to predict also, if you have to keep in mind the Trick Room turn, so how are you going to be using this mon? So it's very difficult. And then this one is so slow without Trick Room, it's going to get defense killed easily. Because ground normal is like the most weakest type, one of the weakest type, because there are a lot of fighting moves, water moves, ice moves, everywhere. The most common type in the OU tier, common move type in the OU tier is water and fighting. Yeah, water fighting are the most common types, So pretty much this mon gets destroyed by every hit you go for. And this mon is limited to Trick Room teams only. There are some like belly drum sets in screens, but that is not good. Because even if you get a belly drum off, this mon, even with a plus speed nature, let me make this like plus 252. Plus 252, this hits like plus 252. This hits like 218. So even if you get a Trailblaze after belly drum off, you go for the belly drum, you go for Trailblaze, you're still gonna get outsped by the almost entire tier. So they're super duper slow. And even if you belly drum, this Trailblaze is gonna do jack damage. So yeah, you're gonna be doing nothing. So Ursaluna, it's limited to Trick Room teams only, and hence it's not gonna get banned. I think that's a really good news. I really support Trick Room. I think that Trick Room usage should rise also. It's a very fun style to play. So yeah, good news for the Papa Bear. And now get ready for two of the biggest news of all time. And I can assure you that the last one is gonna send your mind straight up. So yeah, Hisuian Samurott. So for the first time in OU history, a Mon is gonna be S rank. A starter is gonna get S rank. That is our boy Hisuian Samurott. The ceaseless edge boosted by sharpness is a menace to deal with. People are, pre-home meta, people were running Hatterene to check hazard, but now with the ceaseless edge, regardless of them having magic bounce or anything, their spikes are gonna go up. And there is a very dangerous combination going around with this Mon. I'm gonna show you that. Ceaseless edge Samurott, and then they will have a Landorus T, which is kind of covers all the weaknesses of Samurott. Like what is called grass fighting, mostly fighting, not grass. Fighting and bug both are covered by Lando. U-turns and U-turn and fighting both are covered by Lando. And Landy gets the rocks up. So with Samurott, you guarantee get one layer of spike up. With Landorus, you're most likely gonna get rocks up because Lando is bulky, doesn't die to a single hit. Even a stab water doesn't kill it. And then the third Pokemon is gonna be a Gold Digger. So yeah, pretty much hazards are gonna stay up. Even Hatterene cannot prevent the spike up. And then Gold Digger is there to block defog and pretty much sit and shit on you. So what on earth would you do? So this is the most common style of teams running nowadays. If you go to the high ladder, you're going to be facing a lot of Stealth Rock spike, and then we'll have the Gold Digger. So it's a very, very dangerous playstyle. Be very, very, very careful. The only check to hazard stack is like a Cinderace, but then again Cinderace is not that good in the current meta. So pretty much this is really good news. And if I were to show you the history of OU, there's only one Mon back in Generation 6 which came the closest, that is our boy Greninja. Greninja was A+ rank. I won't go to more prior gens than Gen 6. But Greninja was the only starter to get A+ rank. Now you guys might question me. Blim, there is Blaziken which got banned. There is what is called Cinderace which has got banned previously, which is a starter as well. But let me tell you that those were banned, but those were never S rank. They got all banned from A rank. Blaziken was not ever S rank. Cinderace was not ever S rank. They were A rank mons, they all got quick banned. They got banned so early they didn't get a chance to serve the S rank. So if they have stayed in long term, they would have moved to S rank, I think. But yeah, those mons got banned because they were not used frequently. They were broken. They were not like used on every other team. They were broken, that's why they were banned. So pretty much those two starters are the only ones which have been moved to Uber, but they never got S rank. So a huge victory for Hisuian Samurott. Probably going to be the first starter when the rankings update by the month. Is going to be the first starter to get an S rank. I'm really proud for Samurott. I hate you, but you made us proud. And now let's get to the biggest news of all time. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. So this joint lose to RU. This joint lose to RU has called out the YouTubers and literally has called out names, and just look what is written. And this happened just this Sunday. Today is Wednesday. He has said all these joints on Sunday. He has said that we all know how crazy some of these YT fanboys can be and how much time they have on their hands and how impressionable and easily manipulated they are. Joey Blunder, he has taken names, Joey Blunder and whatever other YT that was literally telling Dandos to go vote pro Terra was wildly immoral and unprofessional, but I digress. So basically, I'm gonna simplify it to you. He's telling that all the YouTubers like Joey, Blunder, me, there are other what's his name? Jimothy, Frieza, we all were supporting Terra Tessellation to not get banned, and we told all of our viewers that do not ban Tessellation. So that is why Tessellation was not banned. And also, he called out names. He called Joey and Blunder out, and then also he called our viewers. He called randos. He called our viewers randos. So I think that firstly, this guy should have got banned. This guy should have got insta-banned for writing a statement like this. I don't know why he was even allowed to write this and why this has not been taken down. But regardless, this was a huge insult to everyone. So that goes there. But and then the second thing is that I'm going to be showing you something as well. So this is the vote for Tessellation. So Tessellation feature was the first vote in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the first suspect test. And out of 346 voters, 205 voters voted for no ban. So basically this joint is trying to tell that all these 205 voters out of 346 voted to not ban Tesla because all the YouTubers said them. I think that this guy needs medication. He's suffering from mental issues, and yeah, I think that whoever the hell you are, I don't know who this joint is, because I mean the YouTubers are not active on Smogon to begin with. We are not active on Smogon as much, so I think this guy's on medication, and yeah, he should get his brain tested. And then also we are not done yet. The drama continues, and look what happened then. Look, our boy Blunder doesn't. He's not gonna be standing all this bullshit. He's not gonna be taking all this bullshit. He has straight up destroyed this joint, and he has straight up told that this salty kid posted by someone salty, and he has straight up told that, you know what? In no platform, in no video you can show that we have told people that unban Teslaization, do not vote, ban on Teslaization, like all this bullshit this lost to value joint has told has no sense whatsoever. He's just a salty kid. Yeah, he's just a salty kid. Maybe he tried to open a YouTube channel which didn't work out. This one he is calling viewers randos. So yeah, pretty much disgusting attitude. But yeah, Blunder totally exposed him, and I think that this is why I've left a huge love for Blunder's post. And yeah, I think the agency, you can mess with everyone, but you cannot mess with the agency. And especially when the agency is with the industry, the Agent 6 Industry X Draco, it's stronger than all the military forces in the world combined. He tried to shit talk versus us, he instead got destroyed. And yeah, look at the number of likes on this post, 107 likes. Holy shit, man. I think this is a huge gesture by Blunder. Yeah, this is why we all love Blunder. So make sure to subscribe to Blunder and subscribe to me as well. Because the agency and industry and the Draco, we all are one. We all are one huge group. So make sure to subscribe and leave a like. So yeah, that's about it. And yeah, and also a war on Teslaization is going on. A huge war on Teslaization is going on. So yeah, and here only some crazy post you can find. But yeah, huge war on Teslaization is going on, whether it's gonna get banned or whether it's not gonna get banned. But yeah, as of now, the majority says that it shouldn't be banned at all. It's totally balanced. And I mean, my personal opinion, I think that Terra is well balanced and it's a very fun mechanic to play with. We have played a lot of gens in the past. It has been pretty boring also. I mean, in the first few days when the Pokemons get released, the new Pokemons come, it's fun to play. But as the gen progresses, it gets pretty boring. And I think that Teslaization kinda cuts that up to a certain extent. I think that it's after all, it's a kids game. We all are here to have fun. So I think that Teslaization is a really cool feature. It's not as broken as Dynamax, by which you click a move and you get a damn boost. You click the Max Airstream, you get a boost. You click the Max Suits, you get a special attack boost. It's nothing like that. You just change typing and maybe get some boost in your same type attack. That's about it. So I think this is one of the most nicest mechanics. You need a lot of skill to play properly Terra. So I think that this joint was losing. He couldn't figure out what to Terra, what to run, and that's why he made such a disrespectful salty post. But regardless, ignore him. So yeah, these are all the updates which I had for you, just to round it all up. Garchomp to UU, huge. Zamazenta, don't know why it was quick ban, but deserves to get quick ban. Then Samurott, gonna be S rank pretty soon. Then Ursaluna is not gonna get banned. Ursaluna is gonna be staying in OU for a long time because it's not broken at all. And then the last, this salty joint. Yeah, where is the salty joint? Where is the salty joint? Did I delete the post or something? Oh wait, I think it should be here right now, I guess. Yeah, the salty joint. Yeah. So let me know. Yeah, it's very important to let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you feel about all these updates? And if you have gone to a coma or if you're suffering from mental injury, just know that the industry got you covered. Yeah, we are giving free insurance to all of our viewers for totally free. Your doctors and medication bills will be covered by us. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, because we will be having this series regularly per weekly and we're going to be sharing all the updates. So make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I will catch all of you guys on the next video. So stay safe, take care, and peace.